We're going to see if this works. I'm making a screencast of a screencasting program of Loom. So we're allowed to use the screen and the camera. So my little, it's a tired night, will show up over here in the corner. I can do cam only, which will be this, but much larger. I can reshape and resize and all that wonderful stuff. Enough about that later. Screen only, that's where we're staying. We can do the full screen, which will show tabs, so be aware of what you have open, or just the window, or we could also do a custom size. This might come in handy. You can crop it out. That might be a good idea if we are recording kids who, on the Zoom, that kind of thing. So I'm going to just X that out. We don't need that right now. So, all right, here we go. So I believe it's recording our whole screen. I can see this is the Loom over in the corner. I love this one. It just allows you to restart. Every time I'm in other ones, I've got to stop it, trash it, go back in, takes forever, and it's just disheartening. So I can also pause it. I can immediately trash it. And then I've got some drawing stuff. So I can talk about the thickness of my pen. If we had a touch screen, boy, would our lives be easier. And I could go to any website. So remember, a screencast is anything, any place the internet or your computer screen can take you. Could even be your online textbook. So if you have an online textbook, go right in there, write all over it, annotate it, good stuff. So I want to take you to Project Gutenberg, which has always been my favorite. It collects all sorts of ebooks that are in the public domain, totally legal, totally allowed to do. So let's just take a peek down here. Let's say I wanted to discuss, here are the top 100 ranked by popularity. Interesting. Let's say I wanted to discuss like a Grimm's fairy tale, or how about the first few lines of Tale of Two Cities, right? Super duper popular. Now, so I'm getting away from the website, but that's okay. It will, anything on your screen, it is recording, except for now. Oh boy. All right, let's just keep it simple. So here's our Tale of Two Cities, and trying to recall the artist's name. Job? Someone will know. Someone will know. So anyhow, let's see. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, I can come in, I can grab my pen, right? So I can change color and talk about the parallel structure. I can talk about why is light and darkness capitalized. And so this is that's the magic pen, right? Okay. So then we're all going directly to heaven. We're all going directly the other way. Very 2020. Anyhow, you get my point. Anything on your computer screen can be discussed with a voiceover and inked up, and it can also be with your little face in the corner. So this is just the beginning of Loom. Let me see. Yeah, that's, let's stop it, and then we'll see where it takes us. Okay, so what happens now is it takes our video, and we can just copy the link. We can also change our privacy settings, right? So we can say link sharing, and we can talk about like we want to make it just public to the world, who cares, or only certain people can see it. So if you send that link, that's what will happen. You can invite people by their email. Let's see. And you can also have a password, which is kind of an interesting, okay, which is an interesting take, right? Having your password. Is it still going? Yes, thank goodness. Okay, so your password protected. All right, let's pop down a little bit. This is where they have it over Screencastify. You have much better trim features. You can do a custom thumbnail so that you can have a little cute little picture for your video. So you'll just drag and drop it. So you could even like like have a logo, like you can brand yourself. But then it has a call to action. Super cool. A call to action is during the movie, you could have a URL, like a link, like go here. You can even have multiple calls to action. So let's say you're correcting someone's paper and over again, there's a comma splice. Well, why can't we go and make a video about a comma splice and then just save that? And that would be our call to action. Every time that kid has it, you go there. Or better yet, maybe there's a YouTube video about proper comma usage. So we put that URL in there. We create a little button text like click here, please. And we can even make the button really cute, slightly rounded. And once you put this text in and this text in, you hit save. And there will literally be, look at this, now it's a clickable link right on your video so that kids can see it and click to it and get more information. So all right, what next? These emojis can, you can allow people to click on them to kind of like upvote, downvote. Oh, I gotta cancel this, that's the problem. And that's how you would put those in. You can also just click on the title to rename. All right, it gives me the title and date. I can move to folders. I know my favorite teachers who love to put things in all sorts of folders, and I've never ever been that disciplined. Here's a neat thing. You can also record a reply. This can become a thread back and forth. Now, again, it's only as far as who you're sharing it with, but it's kind of a neat, it's a little Flipgrid-y. I think Flipgrid's a lot better for that kind of thread, but this is still possible and I like it. You can easily share here, you can trash it, you can copy it, but you can also download it. So if you want to keep it on your computer, you can do that as well. All right, trying to see what else is going on here. Yeah. There are settings and other things you can do, but just again, you want this, I'm sorry, that's Screencastify, that's only 5 minutes. This is Loom. This is limited because it is an extension. Okay, so it is think of it as a small piece of like an app compared to software. So this is your Loom that has been loaded on by Christina. All right. That was a lot. Hope it makes sense.